And welcome in live here at Bulldog Arena, where we're getting ready for the Fayetteville Lady Purple Dogs and the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines in a big-time 6A West Conference matchup here tonight. I'm joined by my guy, Mr. CT, my analyst, Chris Terry. Talk about what are some of the things and who are some of the players you talked to for the Bulldogs, and what were some of the keys that they think they have to do tonight?
Yeah, Pat, I had a chance to talk to junior Lily Crone, and she was really adamant about the fact, hey, we need to play our game. We need to attack the boards and be aggressive, play as a team. Coming off a really good showing on Friday night.
Very good job.
You saw this team share the ball a lot. We saw a coming out party for Tashelle Harris.
Yes.
So you look to see things like that continue into this game. I think we got a confident group. We should have a good one tonight.
Now, with this Fayetteville playing like they're still in that middle to where they can get the 5 or the 4, what do you think is best for this team? I mean, can they play better at the 4, or would you prefer them to get that 5th seed?
I think what's important for them, I think we may have had some instances in the past of kind of looking ahead.
Right.
And at this point in time, we need to focus one game at a time and just try to take care of business, let the chips fall where they may.
Good point.
Again, not the pot calling the kettle sneaky, not trying to look ahead, but we might have a pretty big showdown next Friday.
Yes.
If we can take care of business,
absolutely.
all our chips on the table, that 4th seed is in sight.
Absolutely. Starting lineups for the visiting Lady Wolverines of Bentonville West. They come in the blue uniforms with the gold numbers trimmed in gold. And starting 5 will be number 3, Reagan Cruisenberry. Number 5, Ashlyn Way. Number 12, Haley Ford. Number 21, Chandler Perry. And number 25, Madison Pysert, will be the 5 Lady Wolverines to take the court here tonight. For your Fayetteville Bulldogs, senior Whitney Brown, junior Lily Crone, sophomore Sanaya Smooth Coachman, freshman Peyton Cottle, and senior Mariah Moss are your 5 Fayetteville Bulldogs. And the bench, it's been really, really big in all of the wins, the conference wins that the Lady Dogs have. I mean, is that something that you really want to continue? I mean, you talk about Karis Terry. You're talking about Tashelle Harris. I think Izzy Turner's going to be somebody that you're going to have to – and we can't forget about a young lady that was out due to injury. And I think she still might be out, Aubrey Ramsey. You think they're going to have to go really to that 8-9-man rotation as we get deeper and head into the state tournament?
Well, I really think this is an amazing problem for Coach Rimmer to have.
Right.
You've got extreme depth on that bench, and we saw over the past 2 games, you've seen different players step up, Tashelle Harris or Karis Terry, in a variety of ways. It may not be in points, but it may be, getting steals, getting good blockouts, getting that timely rebound when you need it. This is an exciting time for this team. I think the bench is clicking at just the right time, and we're seeing the results.
Is it kind of a trap game when you have such a big game looming with the Springdale Lady Red Dogs, a team that's second ranked in the top 5 in the state? You're going to be going to their place, and that's a game that you really need. How scary and tricky could this game be?
This game could be really tricky. I believe the first time that we played this Bentonville West squad, we had some pretty good success.
Yes.
So, they need to, again, just focus on the task at hand, take care of business tonight, and get ready for Springdale.
As we get set, moments away from tip-off here at Bulldog Arena, your Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs in the very nice-looking pink uniforms. And, Chris, they've had quite a bit of success, not the success you wanted against Northside last week when they, I believe, wore those jerseys, but these uniforms have really kind of gave them a little swag.
Pink is starting to become my favorite color, Pat. We might have to get some on-the-hill windbreakers pink next year.
We'll see what we can do. They're having the pink out here tonight with the student section, so I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot down up underneath the basketball.
Definitely.
Soon, up underneath the goal. Set to jump, Perry for West, Coachman for the Lady Bulldogs, and we're set. You know what we say, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Brown into the front court with the basketball off to Coachman. Down to Moss. Moss is going to power up. Nice step. Good. You just got mossed.
Right off the back, you love to see Mariah Moss attacking in the paint.
If Fayetteville can continue to work it inside out, this team has a chance to do damage. I'll continue to say it. Downhill, forward. Back to Perry. Cruisenberry. No good. Rebound comes to Brown. Off to Moss. Back to Brown. Brown. She'll take it. Off the iron. Up. Loose ball. Smooth. In the paint. Ball knocked away. Smooth gets it back up off the board. Good. Smooth for two.
You're loving this energy right off the bat,
yes.
Pat.
If Fayetteville can keep pounding the glass, that's when they're at their best, Chris. Way, no good. Rebound comes off to Brown. Witt in the front court. Off to Smooth. Smooth in the paint. A little short pull up. Good. Smooth Coachman for two.
You're seeing a really calm Lady Bulldog squad, Pat. They're working the ball. They're being patient. They're not being overly aggressive.
Perry off the forward. Trying to get downhill. Cruisenberry with the shot. No good. Loose rebound. Off to Perry. Picer. No good. Chrome with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Down inside to Moss. She'll back it in, go straight up, no good. Brown with the rebound. Off to Smooth. No good. Loose ball. Smooth with it. She'll get in the paint, flips it up. In and out, no good. Moss, she'll go back up with the left hand. Good. Just size and athleticism, power, all that tied up into one in that series right there, Chris.
Yes, every week we say this. There aren't too many people in this conference that can hold Mariah Moss down on that block.
Cruisenberry in the way. Still with the basketball. Off to forward. Picer. Ball knocked away. He's going to stay with the Lady Wolverines.
Active hands there by senior Whitney Brown.
Very active hands, very active. And they're going to need her to get back in the offensive swing of things. Kind of been in a little slump, but, that's part of athletics. Ball knocked away. Loose. Still knocked away. It's going to stay with. It's going to be a shot clock violation on the Lady Wolverines.
The Lady Bulldogs are coming out with a business-minded attitude tonight, Pat. You see it right off the bat.
In the corner to Coachman. She'll skip it over to Brown in the corner. Chrome back to Brown. Down to Moss. Powers it up. Nice step move. Brown with the rebound. Cottle, no good. Loose ball. Coachman comes out of there with it, no good. Forward, and she's going to go all the way. Let's get to see what we got. They're going to get a block on Lily Chrome. She was going 90-0 down that court.
Oh, yeah, she was flying.
Inbound to Way. Off Cruisenberry. Shot up. Good. Rachel Gandy with the three-point attempt for the Wolverines. Down low, Moss. And it's just, I'm sorry, you can't do anything about that. Perry will be charged with the foul. When she gets it that deep, Chris, KD barred the door pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, she has her sweet spot. And if she gets there, I mean, the ball obviously rimmed out on that. But, I mean, I like our chances with her down there on the block in that particular position.
Right.
And we just keep feeding it to her every single time.
First one back iron, no good. And I also failed to mention Kyra Ball as somebody that's going to be an integral part.
Definitely.
In the state and the finishing of this conference season for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball and Terry into the lineup for Cotto. And Crone. Skip pass reverse over to Brown. In and out. Tip. It's going to go over to the Lady Wolverines of Bentonville West. Into the game, Tyshell Harris for Mariah Moss.
Tons of experience with this squad,
yes.
Pat.
Trying to get it in. Guarded by Terry. A lot of ball pressure. Way into the front court. Back door. Ford up good. Makes the 8-5 Fayetteville lead. Coachman on the right side. Down in the corner to Terry. Terry's going to get it to Harris, and she starts off where she finished on Friday with the deuce.
It continues again.
Yes. They understand inside-out basketball right now, does the Lady Bulldogs, and they're going to get a travel.
Think about the confidence that this young lady has right now, Pat. You know, that's what the game of basketball is all about. You love to see it. The team believes in her, and they're continuing to feed her.
Good point. Good point. Wouldn't even in, I mean, barely a minute, and she's already in the scores column. Brown into the front court. Terry right side. They're going to give it to her down low. She'll go, oh, my goodness, no foul.
Ref swallowed the whistle on that one.
Wow. Cruisenberry steps into a three, no good. Harris with the rebound, number one. Ball into the front court. Kyra skips it over. Corner. Smooth. Threes, please. Smooth Coachman for the triple.
Big shot by Sanaya.
She's got 7 here early in the first period to lead all scorers for the Bulldogs. Ford in the corner. Shot up, no good. High for the rebound. Terry's going to stay with blue. Cotto into the lineup, as is Izzy Turner for Coachman and I want to say Brown. Way with the ball, off to Cruisenberry. Ford trying to get downhill. Perry. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Cottle. Off to Turner. Izzy. Terry, she'll try it. Threes, please. Karis Terry for the triple.
Big shot by Karis.
Wow, you love to see that. She's had some great shots here over the weeks and just nothing failed. And it starts to seem like the confidence level to take that. Because, I mean, growing up, I had a chance to do this young girl and this young lady, and she's always been a great shooter. It's really good to see her hit that because that's something I think they can really lean on when you get to zone defenses if teams run that in the state tournament.
Oh, definitely. You know, and Pat, like we were saying, this team is playing with a lot of confidence these past several games. You love to see it. They're playing better together as a unit, and we're seeing the results.
Right. As we resume play, 1:48 to go in the first period, 16-5 Fayetteville. Inbound comes Cruisenberry. Terry Gardner. Dogs in a man-to-man off to Ford on the right side. She'll try to get downhill. Picks her dribble up. Knocked away. Cruisenberry downhill. She'll flip it up, and they're going to get, I believe, Harris, Tyshell, with her first personal foul. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. Cruisenberry's first one's up and good. 10-point Lady Bulldog lead. Turner's a young lady that played quite a bit, and just for whatever reason it was, just wasn't in the lineup in the early part of the season, but it looks like she's getting a little increased role, a little more of an increased role as the season's gone on. Turner down inside to Harris. She'll go up, no good. Loose. Cruisenberry. She'll flip it up to Perry. Good.
Yeah, Pat, actually, Izzy Turner was dealing with a foot injury at the beginning of the year that kind of had her sidelined through the holidays, and she started working back into the swing of things through the JV team and all that, but it's good to see her back out with the varsity group.
Ball with the three-point attempt off the rim. Wolverines in the front court. Skip over to Perry. Woo! Rebound Harris. Turner. She's going to push it. Izzy to Cottle. Peyton will try it. Back iron, no good. Rebound Perry. She'll flip it to Way.
You want to get a stop in these last 20 seconds, Pat.
Cruisenberry. Shot clock is off, so the Lady Wolverines will play for the final shot of the period. Set to check in for the second period for the Lady Bulldogs. Coachman, Crone, and Brown. Ford in the corner. Down to Perry. Back to Ford. She'll try it. No good. And that's going to do it in the first period with the Fayetteville Bulldogs up 16-8. Give me a summation of that first period on what you saw first for Fayetteville offensively.
I saw patience. I saw commitment. I saw a business-minded attitude. I think this team knows the task at hand.
Right.
You know, we've got, 4 games left in the regular season.
Yes.
Task
3
at hand.
after this one.
3 after this one. Hey, be locked and loaded as a squad. Let's take care of business. Let's play our game.
Right.
16-8 right now after the first quarter. We've done an amazing job of working the ball inside to Mariah Moss. We've hit some timely threes. You've seen Sny Coachman, Karis Terry hit some big shots. And we're attacking the glass.
And think about this. Brown, Crone, and Cottle have yet to get into the scores column, Chris.
Right. I mean, that's huge.
Yes.
That speaks volumes.
Yes,
so,
it does.
Really excited to see them get after it here in the second quarter. I fully anticipate for the defensive pressure to pick up even more.
Right.
And, we'll get it.
Coachman and Moss accounted for 11 of the 16. Coachman with 7, Moss with 4. West set to inbound to Cruisenberry. You know what we say, let's get it. Back to Cruisenberry. Over the Way. She'll get it in the corner. Shot up. No good. Cottle with the rebound. Ahead to Coachman. Smooth. She'll get in the paint. Shot up. And there's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Cruisenberry, it looks like, with the body contact. I was wondering if he saw that.
Took him a little bit to blow that whistle.
Sometimes he don't see things. Don't do it, Pat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Carry on. Carry on. Coachman, she'll flip it up. No good. Ford will come away. She'll leave it for Cruisenberry into the front court. Way. Ball stolen away by Crone. Oh, my goodness. Travel, but a lot of pushing
I thought we had a bump before the travel, Pat.
Well, I mean, considering who called it, we understand.
We play on.
Don't do it, Pat. Don't do it.
We play on.
Carry on. Cruisenberry. They were in a little zone defense, like a little 1-3-1. As Cottle Steps into the passing lane for the steal. She'll go up, and she's going to be fouled by Cruisenberry. That's something we hadn't seen, this season with Fayetteville changing up their defenses, Chris.
Yeah. That's something to keep an eye out on. I mean, you look at you think about the makeup of this team. We can play a lot of different styles of basketball. So again, that's something else that makes you excited as we look to close out this season and into the state tournament.
Cottle hits the first one as she gets her first point of tonight's game. Second win by Peyton. It's also good. 18-8, 10-point Bulldog lead. Starting 5 for the Lady Purple Dogs in the ball game at the moment. If you just tuned in to our broadcast, tonight is powered by Lindsay and Associates. Coachman goes up. She's going to be fouled. She just has so many qualities and just so effective on both ends. That length. When you see her at the top of the 1-3-1 zone, if you're a coach, what goes through your mind?
If I'm an opposing coach and I see her at the front of that defense, I'm praying that my team makes the right decision and moving the ball. I mean, this is a luxury to have,
right.
Pat. It seemed like she got to the hole in like 2 steps from midcourt.
Yes,
so,
incredible athletic ability. She missed her first free throw, did Coachman.
And again, it just speaks to the versatility, of this team and the ways that Coach Rimmer can mix and match how he chooses.
Missed both. Into the front court comes Cruisenberry off. Back to Cruisenberry. Over the way. She'll skip it across to Gandy. Ball stolen away by Cottle. Peyton. She'll get in the paint, shoot the floater. No good. Tips it away. Brown with the rebound. Crone. Coachman. She'll try it. No good. I believe they're going to get Moss with a little push in the back. Good call. I can't say anything about that one. Consider who called it.
Is that her first?
Her first. Team foul number 1 on Fayetteville. For the most part, they played a pretty clean game on the defensive end. They've been able to guard without fouling.
Yeah, and what I've noticed a lot of times in these offensive sets for West, they've been trying to force it inside amongst the trees.
Right. I see injured. Sartar's not in the lineup tonight. Skip over. Baseline drive, shot blocked by Coachman.
That was a good defensive shift there by Mariah Moss. Just went over with her hands straight up.
And when you see the Great Wall of Moss, you don't want to go in there. The Great Wall of Moss.
Put that on a T-shirt,
yes.
Pat. Put that on a T-shirt.
Absolutely. I bet if you took my sayings throughout this broadcast over the years, there's no telling what you've heard. 3-point attempt by Picer. Makes it 18-11 Fayetteville. Coachman right side. Down to Crone. Inside to Moss. Mariah goes up. Good. That's almost money in the bank when she catches it that deep.
That's our bread and butter. We need to continue to feed that on, feed Mariah on the inside.
Over the corner to Ford. Ford trying to get baseline. She'll spin back. Woo-wee! Ford gets her own rebound. No good. Rebound. Saves to Crone. Lily says thank you for the basketball. Off to Cottle. Peyton off the backboard. Good.
You love to see the aggressiveness by Lily Crone and finish by Peyton.
22-11. Ford in the corner on the right side. Looking, trying to drive baseline. Stuck. Almost throwing away Cruisenberry. Ford. Wait. Nice bounce pass to Perry. And they're going to get a jump ball. It will go over to Fayetteville. Coachman with the great defensive help and the dig and was able to come up with that jump ball call.
That's a tall task, getting amongst the trees down low. And I mean, if
you got 3 6-footers down there, that's
any of them get a hand on the ball, that's a tough go.
Harris back in for Moss. Cottle. Back to Coachman. Over to Brown. She's going to try it. Brown from downtown. Threes, please.
Big shot by Whitney Brown.
Yes, it is.
Love to
She
see it.
needed to see that go through the hoop, did that senior. Almost stolen away by Coachman again. Real active hands for number 23. 25-11, 4:23 left here in the first quarter.
You know, that the activity by Sanaya, it puts pressure on the defense. So if you're that point guard at the top of the defense, you're like, man, do I even want to throw it to that side?
Ford in the corner. Off to Picer. She leaves it for Way. Back to Picer. Forward to Perry. On the baseline. Picer tries to save it. Brown will retrieve it for the Bulldogs.
Good look.
Ahead to Carter with the reverse layup. No good. Rebound. Picer. Off to Cruisenberry. Into the front court. Trying to get downhill. Shot up. No good. And it's going to be blocked and out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Wolverines. I guess the refs are going, it's quite obviously they're going to let them play tonight.
Yeah, it's been a steady flow to this game,
Yes.
Pat. Not a lot of whistles, but you love to see the effort and letting these young ladies get after it.
Almost stolen away by Harris. Ford retrieves it. Trying to get downhill. Looks like she took an extra one. Ball pressure. Picer. Picer off to Cruisenberry. She'll try it. No good. Rebound comes off to Harris. Great defensive sequence there for Fayetteville. Brown. Woo, with the crossover. She'll kick it. Open three for Cottle. No good. Rebound Coachman. She goes up off the backboard. No good. Harris. And my goodness. It's going to stay with Fayetteville.
Substitutions for the 4, Ryan Evans, 23.
Evans and Albios in for Picert and Ford. Brown. Off the back iron, rebound. Coachman up high. Still loose. Chased down by Cottle. Jump ball's going to go to West.
You love to see the effort by Peyton
Yes.
diving on the ball, diving on the floor for that ball.
Yes, great effort into the game. Ball and Terry for Crone and Coachman. 25-11, 2:57. Way brings it into the front court for the Lady Wolverines. Off the Albios. Stolen away by Brown. Witt. She'll go up. No good. Rebound comes to Albios. Ball knocked away. The thief gets it. Terry to ball. Terry. Corner to Brown. Brown from downtown. Threes, please. 28-11, Fayetteville.
You love to see this, Pat. These young ladies are getting after it.
The energy and hustle that they're playing with tonight, I think it started last week versus Northside. Shot up, long rebound comes to Albios. She leaves it for Cruisenberry. She'll set line one up. In and out, but goes in for the triple. 28-14. She got the shooter's roll. In the corner to Terry. Back to ball. Over to Cottle. Terry, I bet you gets a good look here in a minute. Cottle with the short jumper. Harris goes high for the rebound. She leaves it for Cottle, and she's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Perry, I think. Yes. Chandler Perry. At the line for 2 free throws is Peyton Cottle. First one rattles around, no good. Six points for Brown, 2 points for Harris, 3 points for Terry, 7 points for Coachman, and 4 points for Cottle. No good. Rebound, Harris. And it's going to go over to Bentonville West. Jada Crawford in for Peyton Cottle. .138 here in the half. 28-14 Fayetteville. Inbound. Head to Ford. Ball knocked away. It's going to stay with Bentonville West. Just the extra effort that they're playing with is something we didn't see in the, a few weeks back.
Yeah, they're flying around, Pat. From the starters to the bench players that have been in thus far, they're flying around. They're aggressive. They're looking to attack and they're sharing the ball.
Shot up by Gandy, no good. Rebound comes to Terry Karras. She's going to push the pace. Nice pass to Harris. Oh, my goodness. Footwork. They not like her. Tyshell Harris with the great assist and the footwork to be able to catch it and spin and go up with that left hand off the backboard. Wow.
Playing this type of ball, Pat, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Forward off to Perry. Shot up good. When you think about it, when you have an athlete like a Tyshell Harris, from a guard standpoint, you have to feel good about just if you throw it up there, she has a chance to get it. Another inside move. Harris is going to be fouled. The bigs are eating tonight for the Lady Purple Dogs.
I think that particular play pass, she had two to three West players on her, and still was able to snag the ball and go up with it. So, just again, a tremendous amount of confidence that this young lady is playing with right now at just the right time.
Coachman for ball into the lineup. Terry Harris set for the second free throw attempt. Tyshell with 4 points in tonight's ball game. Evans in for Perry for the Lady Wolverines. Harris second free throw up. Rolls in good. She's got 5, 31-16, 15-point Bulldog lead. Dogs in a lot of pressure. Gandy with the basketball. Off in the corner to Ford. Trying to drive baseline, but just the defensive pressure by Harris creating a lot of problems. Evans, they're going to get the double dribble. Brown into the front court off to Crawford. Crawford leads it over for Coachman. Coachman over to Terry in the corner for Brown. Back to Crawford. Skips it in the corner. Coachman looking inside. Back to Brown. Probably shouldn't have made that pass. Forward on the steal, and she's going to lose it. What is the turnover? What is he doing?
Yeah.
He's stopping fast break, Robert. Yeah, we carry on. Inbound to Brown. It'll be good. Coachman. Brown up. Good. Brown with the rebound, stick back at the buzzer.
His play
just in the right place at the right time. So we're going to go in the half with the Bulldogs up 33-16. We'll take a break. Then we'll be back with the second half. You're watching Lady Bulldog basketball on the Hill Media TV. And welcome back here at Bulldog Arena. Here at the half, the Bulldogs lead it 33-16. Behind just balanced scoring, Chris, is basically what it, and great defense, as they were able to defend without fouling. And I really thought, some of the big-time players that you expect, like a Coachman and Mariah Moss, came out and was very, very focused there in that first quarter.
Energy, effort, enthusiasm.
Yes.
I'm stealing that again from my former Razorback coach. But, it rings true.
Yes.
The Lady Bulldogs hit all three of those pillars with force tonight. This first half was they somewhat put on a show.
Right.
They were flying on defense. The starting five, then the young ladies that came off the bench.
Yes.
We did not have a fall off.
Good point. Good point.
We've seen the continued emergence of Tashelle Harris. You've seen the continued aggressiveness defensively by Karis Terry.
The thief.
So, we're in a really good spot. So the challenge in this coming out in this third quarter, can you consistently keep it up?
Yes. I know what I'm going to call Terry.
What's that?
Officer Terry. I'm going to call her Officer Terry. Because she's locking you up.
She's locking you up.
I'm calling her Officer Terry.
I think I mentioned the other night. The good teams go through the motions.
Right.
The great teams keep their foot on the pedal.
Absolutely.
So can this team come out in this third quarter and continue that same effort and dominance that they showed in this first half?
Absolutely. Good point. As we're getting set for the start of the second period, Fayetteville will have the basketball up 33-16. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. The Bulldogs will travel if weather permits. Now, there is going to be some inclement weather, I believe, hitting the Northwest Arkansas area tomorrow, so might not be any school. They're calling for 6 to 10 inches, but
a little bit of
not,
stuff.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm kind of thinking we won't have school the rest of the week, and maybe not this Springdale-Fayetteville game until a week from today is what I'm anticipating with what they're saying about the weather and how the temperature is going to be once it hits. We get set 33-16 Bulldogs. Peyton Cottle side out for the Lady Bulldogs, set to start the third period. Starting lineup for Fayetteville into the ball game. Cottle, Brown, Coachman, Moss, and Crone. Starters for the Lady Wolverines: Picer, Ford, Way, Perry, and Cruisenberry. Shot up by Crone, back iron. Moss with the rebound. Moss, nice spin move with the left hand. Oh, my! You just got mossed.
She's having her way down there on that block.
Yes, she is. The young lady, the footwork is something I don't think a lot of people understand how good her footwork really is for her size. Shot up, rebound comes to Crone. Into the front court, left side. Try to turn the corner. Nice inside move. She'll skip it over to Coachman in the corner for triple, no good. Long rebound comes to Perry. She'll chase it down. Picks up her dribble. Off to Picer. Picer the way. Looking to Ford down low. Off the backboard, good. Nice cut there by Ford. 35-18. Coachman at the point. She'll get downhill. Ball's going to be knocked out. It's going to go over to Bentonville West. Thought that was a foul on that move, but obviously not.
Yes, it appeared to be some contact down there.
Cruisenberry off to Picer to Cruisenberry. Back to Picer. She'll get it ahead to Way. Way off to Perry. Good. Going to be a timeout by Bentonville West. 35-20, 6:34. A little flurry by the Lady Wolverines here in the early part of the third period.
Yeah, you saw Bentonville West move down on our press really with ease. They were able to move the ball around and get an easy finish at the bucket. Right.
35-20. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates with an office in Fayetteville, an office in Rogers, and a newest location in Bentonville. That's Lindsay & Associates, We bring great neighbors together. Also, First Choice Protection Systems. And listen up, if you're a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. So make sure and reach out to our good buddies for all your security needs at First Choice Protection Systems. And lastly, Fayetteville Glass, located at 1725 College Avenue. Family owned since 1947. That's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. We get set to resume play here following the timeout by the Lady Wolverines of Bentonville West. Fayetteville will have the basketball up 35-20. In comes to Brown. She'll get it ahead to Crone. Lily, sidestep, no good, rebound. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the first time tonight we've seen West put on a press. So
she just can't get any of the contact, Ken Crone, when she's going to the hole. I thought that was a foul, but I'm going to be good tonight. I'm going to be good tonight. Crone in the corner. Off to Coachman. Crone, she'll set it up. No good. Woo! Coachman comes from on the other side of the court. Smooth, reverses back to Crone. Crone with the ball fake. Downhill flip, no good. Gets her own rebound. Great hustle by Lily Crone. She'll try it again. Good! Lily Crone threes, please.
Love to see the junior staying after it.
Yes, kept after it, and finally had success. If you keep knocking at the door, it will open. In the corner the way. Trying to curl. Cruisenberry. 17 on the shot clock. Out to Way. Bounce pass. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go over. It's going to stay with the Wolverines. 5:27, 38-20, Fayetteville. Cruisenberry set to inbound baseline. She'll get it to Perry. Perry flips it over. In the corner, Cruisenberry. Trying to get it down low. Cruisenberry. And it's going to be another shot clock violation, I believe. Nope. They're going to let him play through it. Coachman. Oh, off to Crone. Nice transition. Coachman to Crone for the deuce.
Something to keep an eye on, Pat. A couple possessions ago, I noticed a wrinkle. West actually rotated a second player to try to help out on Mariah Moss. Let's see how successful they are with that.
Good point. Way on the left wing. Down to Perry. Short corner. Ball stolen away by Brown. Witt over in the corner to Smooth. No good. Moss with the rebound. Oh, my goodness. They're mauling her. She steps through it. Up. Oh, my. Almost a tremendous shot by Mariah Moss as she will be at the line for 2 free throws.
The athleticism by Mariah Moss on that single play.
I mean, Chris, the footwork is just very, very nice. First one up, no good, front iron.
West substitutions, number 31, Bree Bender. Number 33, Rachel Gandy.
Gandy and Bender in for Pysert and Perry. Moss with 8 points here in the ball game tonight. Shot up. Coachman with the rebound. My goodness, no push. Are you serious? And they're going to get Coachman on the foul. I think that was just a frustration foul.
Yeah, just
only her first of the ball game. First team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Wade set to inbound in front of the Lady Bulldog bench. Oh, stolen away by Brown. She'll get it to Smooth. Smooth goes up for 2.
Good job.
Almost stolen away. Crone, I mean, they're getting after it tonight with a lot of ball pressure. Albios set to check in for the Lady Wolverines. She'll replace Day in the lineup. She'll inbound. Gets it to Cruisenberry. The ball pressure by senior Whitney Brown. Tremendous. Gandy drives baseline, flips it up, no good. Rebound comes to Brown. You'd like to see your guards getting in there and rebounding as well. Brown. Crone. Coachman. No good. Loose ball. And the effort from your senior, Mariah Moss, you got to love. Into the game.
She's hustling tonight, Pat.
Yes, she is. Turner, Terry, Ball, Crawford, and Harris replacing the entire starting five here with 3:48 to go. What are we doing? Oh, I forgot. I'm not going to do it. They're going to get foul on Turner. Her first, second team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Cruisenberry with the basketball. She'll go downhill. Flips it up. No good. Ball with the rebound. And then looks like she's getting bumped. She'll get it into the front court. Pull up. Nice pull up off the backboard for Kyra Ball.
Good attack move by Kyra.
Forward downhill. Shot up. No good. Harris with the rebound. To Terry. Harris is going to bring it into the front court. Looking for that screen. Trying to get downhill. Terry gets it. Good! Oh, my CT! With the nice hezzy into the rack for the deuce.
Great move by Karras there, finishing at the bucket.
She's got 5, and you just see her confidence growing each and every time out. And I can go back and say that started really in the Springdale game, second half of that Springdale game. Since then, that senior has really played with a lot of passion and purpose.
Yes, definitely.
Into the game, Perry. Replacing Cruisenberry. Shot up. Good. Handy with the three-pointer. Nice pass from Ball to Crawford. Good.
Good finish by Jada Crawford.
Just seems to be starting to get in a flow, does the Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. We always said, Chris, we've always kept saying they hadn't played their best basketball.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the what better time than closer to state. Rebound comes off to Terry. Karras, nice pass to Harris, and she's going to be fouled. Running down Main Street, you get gifted when you do those kind of things as a big.
I was having flashbacks to the Ten Commandments movie with the splitting of the Red Sea. That lane just opened up, Pat. Good look by Karras Terry. Tashell, able to snag that pass, drawing the contact.
Yes, Shell's first one up is good. Just can't say enough about Tashell Harris and Karras Terry, two seniors that have really, really injected energy off of the bench. And, I mean, if you're going to win a state championship, you have to have your bench be a part of that. She makes both, 50-23. Harris with 7 in the ball game. Cruisenberry off the way. Oh, she almost got that. Oh, my goodness. The springs in her legs, incredible. Absolutely. Our camera guy, Dr. Adams, she's tremendously athletic. Shot up by Cruisenberry for 3. Terry into the front court on the left side. Starting 5 set to return. Crawford. She'll shoot, flip it up. Harris, and she's going to be fouled again. If it's in the paint and she can get her hands on it, she's coming down with it.
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of trust from her teammates to get her the ball when she's in that paint area.
What we've been seeing, Pat, you think back to the game against Rogers on Friday night. She would catch the ball in a lot of traffic, go with ease. We've seen some instances tonight where she's had people bumping on her as she snagged that ball.
Yes.
And it may not go up for the easy finish, but she's able to still attack.
Coachman on the inbound play, good. They worked on that play in the walkthrough earlier today. It's good to see that it came to fruition and they were successful at that. one of the newer wrinkles I believe they put in. Cruisenberry, Dogs in a 1-3-1. Shot up. Good. Gandy for 3.
Big shot for Gandy.
She's a young lady, Chris, that is a track athlete. Just now coming back, played a lot of basketball in junior high, but kind of took a few years off and then back and doing quite well, but the athleticism is clear.
She's an athlete.
Coachman gets her own rebound in the paint, flips it up. Good. Sanaya Coachman with the activity. Smooth activity.
Great finish by Sanaya.
Over to Cruisenberry. Corner. Back to Cruisenberry. She'll try another one. Off the back iron. Rebound Crone. To Witt. 35 seconds left in the period. Witt downhill. Flips it up. No good. Loose ball. She'll get it. Over to Smooth. She'll try one. Moss with the rebound. Inside. She'll go up, and she's going to draw yet another foul, and that's basically what you have to do, Chris. She's either going to go to the line or get a strong move to the bucket, so you'd rather take your chances if you're the opposing team with her at the free throw line.
Right. She like, we talked about before, she has her area around that basket where it's like you said earlier, Katie barred the door.
Yes.
If she gets in her sweet spot, there's no denying her.
Moss with her 9th point. When you just look at the starting 5, 8 for Brown, 5 for Crone, 13 for Coachman, 4 for Cottle, and if she hits this, so you have 9 for Moss. The balance tonight of the scoring, and then if you see what you get off the bench quite a bit, has to be a productive night. Chris, they can carry this into the remainder of the season. Could be a special time for this team.
You think about the first half of this conference season, Pat.
Stolen away, ahead to Coachman. Smooth goes up. Good. Smooth Coachman with the deuce. And that's going to end the period with the Bulldogs up 57-29. Chris, give me a summation of what you saw when with the Lady Bulldogs coming out for this third period.
Two key things that happened in this third period. You saw the continued focus, the focus, the pressure, the sharing of the ball by the starting 5.
Right.
We continue to see the emergence of the law firm Harris and Terry.
Yes,
they're imposing their will in this game.
I like that law firm.
Whether it's Tashelle finishing at the bucket, we've seen some big shots by Harris Terry tonight, but also from the defensive end on her side. So you're seeing wrinkles to help complement what we've already had, what we didn't see in the first half of this conference season. So if you're a Bulldog or Lady Bulldog fan, you're excited about what we're going to see over these next several games.
Absolutely. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. Fayetteville set to inbound the basketball for this 4th and final period here of 6A West girls basketball, live from Bulldog Arena. Inbound comes, and you know what we say, let's get it. Brown into the front court, off to Moss. Crone in the corner. Lily's trying to get downhill, loose ball. Somehow found Smooth's fingertips, off to Brown. Brown downhill, she'll kick it to Crone. Crone for the shot up, no good. Brown with the rebound. She'll back it out, leave it for Coachman. Oh, down low to Moss, and you already know
it's over.
You got Mossed on the block. Mariah for 2.
We've had great rebounding from our guards tonight, Pat.
Yes. Moss with 11. It's just a great wall of Moss when she's there. There's really nothing you can do. Ford. Over in the corner to Way. Gandy. Good. She had the big game at Bentonville West as well, did Gandy.
She's definitely having her a night.
59-32. Gandy has 12 off the bench. Cottle. Threes, please, from P.
Big shot.
Cottle for the triple. 62-32 Bulldogs. Forward. Guarded by Cottle. She tried to get downhill. Nowhere to go. Over the way. Gandy. Gandy with the baseline drive. Gandy. She'll try. Shot blocked.
Good block by Lily
Crone
Crone.
comes away with it. And there's going to be a foul on Way. It'll be the first team foul. Her first personal foul. Oh, they're going to get Gandy with the foul. That'll be number 2 on Gandy. In for the Bulldogs. Crawford, Harris, Terry, Turner, and Ball. Strength in numbers is what you really look at when you look at Fayetteville going forward. Turner off to Crawford. Ball in the corner. Ball drives baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Off to Cruisenberry. Guarded by Ball. Great transition defense for Fayetteville. 3-point attempt. Good. Way with the triple. Ball. Off to Terry. Garris will calm things down. Swings it over the Ball. Off to Terry. Down to Harris. She'll go up, no good. Way with the rebound. She'll leave it for Cruisenberry. Woo! And they're going to get the carry on that. Thought she was carrying a basket of apples. I didn't know. Wish she had that thing on her hip.
A basket of apple turnovers.
Yes. Whoa. My.
I'll reel it in, Pat. I'll reel it in. Sorry.
Turner. Off to Terry. Terry looking inside. She'll give it to Ball. Ball to the rack. No good. Harris goes up high for the stick back. They not like her.
She finds her way.
Yes.
To get around the ball in the basket.
Yes. Ball skips over. Shot up. No good. Rebound comes to Harris. Off to Ball. .4:10 left in the ball game. Ball. She'll get downhill. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Crawford. Crawford leaves it for Terry. Harris with the basketball, patiently waiting. Trying to check out the law firm. Harris over to Turner. Izzy downhill, skips over the Ball in the corner. Kyra. Threes, please. Kyra, Ball for the triple.
Big shot by senior Kyra Ball.
We'll get a sub out. Ball and Harris. Terry and Koning. Loose ball. Perry's going to chase it down. 2 more sophomores into the ball game. Gandy downhill. Good. Gandy with the layup. Evans subs in for Perry. And Becker. Terry with the basketball. The sophomore, Terry. Yes, that is the sister combination. Koning. Off to Terry. Shiloh. In the corner. Turner. She'll try it. Rebound loose. Crawford comes away with it. She'll shoot it up. No good. Rebound Terry.
Big rebound by Karras.
Just continues to make plays. She'll drive baseline. Shot up. No good. Thought that was a little contact. Rebound. Terry.
Shiloh with the rebound.
She'll try it. Good. Shiloh. Threes, please.
ISO.
Sophomore.
Shiloh.
70-37. Listen, people, she got next at that point guard spot. You heard me say it. She's going to be a good one. Cruisenberry, and she's going to be fouled by Crawford. Set to check in for Fayetteville. Miller, Welcher. I want to say Sierra Bolger. Yes.
Yes.
will be, and number 1, Mishka Volovich, daughter of offensive coordinator, Coach V. Terry got 3, so you got between the Terrys 2 for 2 from behind the arc.
2 for 2.
70-39. Miller into the front court. Off to Wilcher. Wilcher gives it to Bolger. Volovich. Over to Bolger. Down low. Koning. Good!
Good finish by
Abigail with the deuce. It just goes to show that the post position and post play is not going to die. Down low. Shot up. Good. Into Miller. Miller. Ball stolen away. Shot up good.
We got a error on the one of the scoreboards there. Had to wipe my glasses for a minute, Pat.
And that's going to do it. I believe the score, 72-43 here tonight as the Bulldogs win it. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back with boys 6A West basketball here on the Hill Media TV. And welcome in live, or I should say welcome back to Bulldog Arena for tonight's 6A West Boys Conference matchup between the visiting Bentonville West Wolverines, coached by Trent Lloyd, assistant coach Thomas Powell, Blake Rudolph, Jaden Badgett, Coleman Smith, media assistant Braden March. They will be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in gold. What are some of the keys, CT? And who did you which Bulldog spoke on tonight's game?
Well, you know what, Pat? I actually had a chance to talk to Coach Rose earlier today about the keys to the game. And he said, a couple of key things. Don't allow easy scores for the West team. And to also for the Bulldogs to have a smooth transition of defense to offense and to stay in their flow. Just really be disruptive.
Good point.
The last time that these two teams met, we had a pretty tight game.
Absolutely.
So we're expecting the same tonight. The Bulldogs are going to have to come out focused and ready to roll.
Bentonville West, a very young team, but a very athletic team. And with Trent Lloyd coming over from Pea Ridge, he's instilled a great foundation for his ball club going forward. Trying to get the starting lineups as they've not been posted here yet on the scoreboard.
Good evening, fans and friends, and welcome to Bulldog Arena on the campus of Fayetteville High School.
Landon Price,
Varsity boys basketball matchup.
Drake Tidwell,
Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Landon Price, Carter Coleman.
For tonight's game, we begin with our visitors from West. At guard, 6'4", junior, number 4, Landon Price.
Landon Price.
At guard, 6'2", junior, number 5,
Drake Tidwell.
At guard, 6' junior, number 10,
Cooper Moore.
At center, 6'7", senior, number 34,
Shawan Dumas.
And at guard, 6'1", freshman, number 35,
And Carter Coleman are the 5 Bentonville West Bentonville West Wolverines, not the Tigers. I apologize. Now for your starting lineup for your Fayetteville Bulldogs. Coming in off a very, very hard-fought victory over the weekend at Rogers. Senior Xavier Brown. Senior Odie Williams. Senior Jackson Jorgensen. Senior Colson Crone, better known as who, Chris?
Bacon soda.
And finally, that man, do you think, 21, QB Quincy Bradford. The senior will be the 5th and final starter for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Talk about Bradford. I mean, kid has been shooting at a clip in conference play that I don't think too many in particular have seen. I mean, I hadn't seen a guy shoot like this since we all know the great Landon Glasper played here at Fayetteville.
You know, this young man has been putting on quite a show as we've entered conference play. And you love to see it. He's shooting with confidence at all 3 levels of the game, but he's not forcing it. It's happening naturally. He's playing within the offense. He's having a lot of great opportunities, and he's taking advantage of it.
Good point. Good point.
At guard, 6'4", senior, number 10, Odie Williams.
Great night here for basketball. Now we're tentatively scheduled to be on the broadcast Friday night for the Springdale Fayetteville game, but that will still be yet to be determined as we're anticipating some inclement weather, amounts of 6 to 10 inches, they say. So we'll keep you posted. If not, I'm pretty sure that game will be played a week from today at Springdale High School.
Our Bulldogs are coached by Tyler McCulloch, Spencer Brown, Jordan Rose, and
It's getting very cold out there, Chris. As we get set, Dumas will jump for the Wolverines of Bentonville West. And I believe it will be senior guy known as who?
That would be baking soda.
Colson Crone. I'm sorry, it's going to be Quincy Bradford. Do your thing, 21, Bradford.
Q-Tip out for the jump tonight. Senior laden squad, Pat. I think we'll have a great game tonight.
Yes. As we get set to jump. Ball goes up. Tip that's going to go to Fayetteville, and you know what we say. Let's get it. Brown into the front court. Leave for Jorgensen. Off to Bradford. Crone. Brown. Skips over to Williams. He'll try it. No good. Crone with the rebound. Off to Williams. Back to Brown.
You love seeing the patience by the Bulldogs.
Yes.
Pat pulling it back out and setting back up.
That's his shot. Jackson Jorgensen, no good. Rebound comes to Moore. Or Price, I'm sorry. Off to Coleman. Price. Tidwell. Coleman. Price. Still with the basketball. Off to Tidwell. Coleman. Trying to get downhill. Coleman, he'll flip it to Moore. Woo, I thought he took a couple extra ones. Shot up. No good. Going to be a shot clock violation on the Wolverines. Great defense by the Bulldogs in the initial defensive sequence.
Excellent movement, much like we saw in the girls' game.
Yes.
This defense is flying tonight, Pat, but
Yes.
you're going to need that type of effort against a team like West.
Good point. Jorgensen set to inbound for the Bulldogs. Right side, Brown. Jackson. Jackson off to Quincy. Quincy out high. Over to Brown. He'll drive baseline. Off the backboard, no good. Crone. Jorgensen up high. Rebound comes to Dumas. He'll leave it for Coleman. Ball pressure by Brown. Off to Tidwell. Back to Coleman. Coleman downhill. He'll flip it to Dumas. Shot up, no good. Brown. Bradford ahead to Brown. Williams. Reverses back to Brown. No good. Tidwell goes high for the rebound. Dogs. Tidwell. He'll leave it for Coleman. Off to Dumas. Tidwell. Moore. Moore tries to drive baseline. He'll shoot it up. No good. Rebound Jorgensen. Jackson, the C parts. He kicks it over to Bradford. Bradford. It's going to be a tie-up. Jump ball will go over to Bentonville West.
Seeing strong defensive efforts by both teams so far tonight, Pat. So this is kind of shaping up to be one of those like grit and grind type games where every possession is going to be key.
I agree. Both teams defending without fouling. No team fouls, no personal fouls. 4:58 here in the first period. Good clean game they're calling. Inbound to Price. He'll get it in the front court on the left side. Price off to Dumas. Back to Price. He'll try to get downhill. Woo! Tidwell. Coleman. Dumas. Off to Moore. Moore trying to get downhill. Dumas goes up, and he's going to be fouled by the Bulldogs. They're going to get Bradford his first personal foul, first team foul on the Fayetteville Bulldogs. At the line, Dumas for 2 free throws. His first shot, no good, back iron. Into the game for Fayetteville, Kenyon Johnson and Tyler Bell for Quincy Bradford and Xavier Brown. 0-0 here. First period, 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go. Dumas second one, no good. Back iron. Bell with the rebound. Somebody will break the scoring column eventually. Johnson. Kenyon.
Kenyon is coming in tonight after a big game at Rogers on Friday, Pat.
Jorgensen free throw jumper. No good. Rebound, Tidwell. The iron is unkind right now to both teams. Tidwell being guarded out high by Bell. Tidwell goes up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds over to Fayetteville.
You know, I think Friday night we said like a broken record. You know, offense may come and go, but defense travels.
Yes.
And that's definitely been the case so far tonight.
Absolutely.
Both teams have been playing lockdown defense.
Williams, Crone, off to Jorgensen, back to Johnson, Crone, Johnson. Bell, off to Williams. He'll get downhill, shoots it up, shot blocked. Bell fights for the rebound. Throws it to Crone. Colson shot up, no good. Dumas pulls it down. The iron is unkind. Coleman. We'll leave it for Dumas. Back to Coleman. He'll shoot it up, no good. Rebound, Crone. Bell. Back to Williams. Jorgensen. Williams. Trying to get inside, just cannot get in that paint. Johnson. Bell. Good! Tyler Bell threes, please.
Big shot by Tyler Bell there to break that drought.
I mean, you're talking roughly about 5.5 minutes before we get our initial points on the scoreboard. Coleman off to Dumas. Dumas over to Moore. Moore will try a deep one. No good. Rebound comes to Bell. He'll bring it ahead to Williams. Williams off to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline. Skips it over to Bell. Off the backboard, no good. Tidwell. Off to Dumas. Moore. Price. He'll spin back, no good. Rebound, Crone. Jorgensen. Baseline goes Williams. Off to Crone. He'll try the triple. No good. Price with the rebound. Stolen away by Bell.
Huge play.
Tyler. No good. Rebound. Nice put back by Odie Williams on the rebound. It's going to be a timeout, I believe, taken by the Wolverines of Bentonville West with 1:20 here. 5-0 Fayetteville. Why the slow start tonight for both teams, Chris?
Well, I think defense has played a huge part in that, Pat. I mean, both of these teams have come out aggressive on the defensive end. We've been able to manage to break through with a big three by Tyler Bell and that smooth putback by senior Odie Williams. So you would hope that would kind of get the Bulldogs going. But, you know, kind of like I said, this is going to be a grinded-out type game.
Right.
If you had told me at the beginning of this game that 1:20 left in the first quarter would be 5-0.
5-0.
I thought a fever would have been set in or something.
I think they're allergic to making shots tonight. I mean, as I've said before, the iron is so unkind. And they've gotten really nice looks, both teams at the rim.
Really good looks.
Some open jump shots. It just has a lid on it right now, does the rim. Inbound comes to Thompson. Hugh Thompson with the back door. Moore, no good. Quincy Off to Brown. Xavier. Off to Brown. Brown downhill, and it's going to be out of bounds, knocked out. It's going to stay with Fayetteville. Brown. He'll throw it back out to Johnson. Toston. Over to Adams. Johnson. Woo-hoo! Bradford. Shot up, no good. Stolen away by Brown.
A lot of contact, Pat. No calls.
Shot, no good. There's going to be a foul on. Bradford. That'll be number 2 on Quinston. A little late, I thought.
Bulldogs foul charged against number 21, Quincy Bradford, his second personal, second team foul.
Price at the line for 2 free throws for the Wolverines of Bentonville West. First one, rattles around, no good.
I don't know, Pat. We had a lot of bumping on that other end.
That's exactly what I saw. That's exactly what I saw. Williams and Bell for Toston, Adams, and Bradford. Price at the line for the second free throw attempt. Shot up good. 5-1 Bulldogs. Inbound to Brown. 20 seconds here in the first period. Yes, that is the correct score, 5-1.
Do not adjust your TV sets.
Bell. Nice pass to Williams. No good. James comes out of there with it. Woo! At the end of the first period, Fayetteville leads it 5-1. We'll take a real quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Hill Media TV. And we're back here live at Bulldog Arena where the Bulldogs lead it after 5-1. A very slow starting game offensively, CT.
So, one of the goals for this Bulldog team is to hold their opponents under 10 points each quarter.
Right.
Well, we can check the box on that one. So, the second quarter, I fully expect both of these teams to settle in more, and we'll see a little bit more activity.
Right.
A little bit more fireworks from an offensive standpoint, but it's going to be key for the Bulldogs to remain aggressive on defense.
You know what we say, inbound comes to Brown. Let's get it.
Get it.
Jorgensen, he'll skip it over. Williams with the pull-up. Off the backboard, good. Odie Williams with 4.
Strong
nice
finish
pull-up by the senior.
Strong finish by Odie.
James with the basketball, guarded by Jorgensen. Still with it. Off to Price. Stolen away by Jorgensen. Jackson all the way down. He'll go up. Good. Jackson. Jorgensen with the deuce. James with the basketball for Bentonville West.
Jackson's been solid for us the past several games,
yes.
Pat.
Yes, he has. James still with the basketball. A lot of ball pressure off to Thompson. Thompson back to Franklin, over to James. Jorgensen with a lot of man-to-man ball pressure on James. And they're going to get a 5-second count.
Great defense
for the Bulldogs.
Great defense by the Bulldogs, Pat.
Yes, the activity and intensity is what you look for if you're Coach Stamps and that staff.
You know, Pat, this is really a big statement game for the Bulldogs. Again, not looking ahead, but we've got some big games on the horizon. This is a big game tonight, and it's important that we take care of business.
Good point. Williams, he'll give it to Bell. No good. Price with the rebound. Thompson downhill. Shot up, blocked by Crone. Williams with the rebound and head to Brown. Off to Crone down the lane. He goes up. Good. Colson Crone down Main Street. Loose ball. Jorgensen off the iron. Loose ball rebound. Williams. No good. Rebound Thompson. And they're going to get a timeout by the Bentonville West Wolverines, with Fayetteville leading it here early in the second period, 11-1. Saw a little bit more offensive urgency in that sweet sequence coming out of the timeout for Fayetteville.
Greater urgency on offense. The defensive effort remains.
Right.
So you love to see that. You know, those shots are going to start falling at some point. So, you know, we had no doubt about that. But, again, you love to see the take care of business attitude with these Bulldogs tonight.
Right. Good point. Hey, and now we got a little music playing in the background. Big Papa. Yeah. You remember those years?
Too well, Pat. I remember them too well. Having flashbacks to the high top fade. Oh, no, let me stop.
Baby. Baby.
College days back at UAPB, I'm having flashbacks.
Well, they say $1 in a dream. Ain't that what they said, Doc? $1 in a dream on this? Yeah. Live here from Bulldog Arena with my guy CT and my camera guy who does a great job, Dr. Paul Adams. Fantastic crew I'm working with. Price inbounds to Tidwell. Tidwell tried to get it to Coleman. Picked up full court by Brown. Tremendous ball pressure. Stolen away, and it's going to be off of Coleman's going to go over to Fayetteville. Great hustle there by the senior Xavier Brown.
Xavier was flying on that defensive set. Yes, he was.
Xavier used to be a great football player.
I think I remember those days.
Yes.
I remember that.
Brown into the front court, off to Williams.
Dad was a great player for the U of A.
Backdoor cut, skip over. Jorgensen, Brown. No good. Rebound comes to Crone. He'll give it to Bell. Down to Jorgensen. Brown. Brown from downtown. Threes, please. 14-1 Bulldogs. Price into the front court for the Wolverines. He'll leave it for Thompson. Q with the basketball. He'll leave it for Dumas. Back to Q, Thompson. Trying to find some space, trying to get downhill. He'll leave it for Dumas. Blocked by Crone. Ahead to Brown. Reverse, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Off to Coleman.
Great flurry by these Bulldogs,
yes.
Pat.
Coleman with the basketball. He'll leave it for Dumas. Dumas still with it, off to Price. Trying to get backdoor to Coleman. It's going to be an over. Ooh, I thought it was an over and back. Review, where's your review camera? Where's your review camera? Where's your review camera? Where's your review camera? Let's go up top on that with CT.
We'll talk to AD Jansky about we can get some cameras in here for that.
We know we need to go to the AAA office in Little Rock, have them review this. Tidwell inbounds to James. He comes in the game replacing Coleman. James off to Thompson. He'll shoot it off the backboard. No good. Rebound comes to Tidwell. Jorgensen. Q Thompson will be playing college football after high school.
Oh,
Brown. Nice bounce pass. Block. They're going to get the foul on Tidwell. Nice feed there from Brown to Jorgensen on the curl cut to the rim.
Great feed by Xavier. And you saw the contact on that play. You love to see the Bulldogs still being aggressive and attacking.
Good point. Good, very good point. At the line, Jackson Jorgensen for 2 free throws for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. 4:18 left here in the half. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates. First one is up and good. First Choice Protection Systems and Fayetteville Glass. Into the game for Fayetteville, P.D. Adams for Colson Crone. Johnson and Toston for Brown and Bell. First one by Jackson was good. Jorgensen eyes it, skies it, rattles around and buys it. 16-1 Bulldogs, 15-point lead. Thompson bringing it to the front court, right side. Off to James. James looking to Tidwell. Tidwell on the drive. He'll reverse back out to Price. James trying to get downhill. Almost stolen away. Stolen away by Fayetteville. To Adams. Okay, Dante. The defensive intensity by the Bulldogs, in particular senior Jackson Jorgensen, created that free open layup for the Bulldogs, and P.D. Adams. I mean, the intensity defensively tonight for the Fayetteville Bulldogs,
Pat,
very impressive.
Pat, this team is locked and loaded.
Yes.
We're 3:47 into the second quarter. West has not scored a point
Absolutely.
yet. So
has not gotten a bucket.
This effort has been outstanding. And you really think about it, it really kind of started Friday night at Rogers.
Yes.
We had some strong performances by some of our key leaders, Xavier Brown, Quincy Brown, Chrissy Bradford, rather. And you've seen that transition over to this game on the defensive end.
Right. And with your senior Quincy Bradford, I believe, scoreless right now.
Wow.
This is something really big for the Bulldogs. And we talked about the bench for the Lady Bulldogs in game one. Chris, it's the same. For Fayetteville, the bench has to be a factor for them the remaining of the season, and particularly in that state playoff.
Without no doubt. This bench has come in strong from a defensive effort. And again, you're seeing these shots starting to fall now, and they're going to continue to fall for this team.
Right.
And you want to see that defensive effort continue. They're playing some great ball tonight.
Great point. Set to inbound for the Wolverines of Bentonville West. Price, he'll get it into James. James into the front court. 3:43 to go, 18-1 Bulldogs. Off to Price. Over Moore. Tidwell. Over to Dumas. Back to Tidwell. James with the jumper. Good. Zaire James with the three. Johnson off to Williams. Odie. In and out. Rebound comes to Ford. James with the basketball. He'll flip it to Price. Price with the jumper. No good. Dumas up high, but Williams comes down with the rebound. He'll leave it for Jorgensen. Adams to Williams. Williams will try it. No good. Rebound, Tidwell ahead to James, ahead to Moore. Ball stolen away.
Great
Johnson.
Great defensive effort by the defensive back.
And he's just going to split it, flip it over in the corner. Adams, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Adams. And it's going to stay with Fayetteville. Franklin set to check in the ball game for the Wolverines, replacing Dumas. Brown will replace Jorgensen in the lineup for the Bulldogs. Backdoor cut. Williams, good. Nice feed there from Kenyon Johnson.
Great finish.
To Odie Williams on the cut for the deuce. 20-4, Fayetteville. Tidwell with the basketball. He'll try to get downhill. Flips it to Franklin. Nice play there by Tidwell. Brown back into the front court for Fayetteville. Off to Williams. Williams to Adams. Over to Toston. Toston to Brown. Swings it over to Johnson. Adams with the spin move. Nice backdoor cut again, and it's an assist from Adams to Williams.
Great finish.
Price with the basketball. He'll be guarded by Williams. Franklin downhill. Good. Brown. Toston. Off to Adams, over to Williams. Toston. Good. Threes, please, off the backboard. Let's go to the bank and get it.
Arvis, Simmons,
yes.
Bank of Fayetteville, we'll take it.
Yes, we make it withdraw. We only need $3. Please, threes. Shot up by Moore, no good. Brown with the rebound. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a pass by Brown to Toston for the layup.
I see
my
you.
Goodness.
I see you, Xavier Brown.
Hey, stop doing it. You misbehaved on that play, son. James guarded. There's a trap. Tidwell. He gets it to James. He'll try one. No good. Williams with the nice block out. He'll come down with it. Leave it off for Brown. They'll take the last shot. 13 seconds, 27-8 Fayetteville. Brown, no good. Price with the rebound. Price, shot up, no good. So we'll take it to the locker room with the Bulldogs leading 27-8. You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Hill Media TV.
Janiyah Johnson. Janiyah is escorted by Kara Driver. Janiyah plans to attend Northwest Arkansas Community College to get a nursing license so that she can become a registered nurse and travel. Presley Johnson. Presley is escorted by Tina, Robert, and Blake Johnson. Presley plans to attend the University of Mississippi and major in kinesiology and minor in psychology to become a sports psychologist. Lucy Jones. Lucy is escorted by Shannon Jones and Scott Jones. Lucy plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in public health on a pre-med track. Olivia Sullivan. Olivia is escorted by Brandon Sullivan and Rhonda Sullivan. Olivia plans to attend Northwest Arkansas Community College to pursue a career in radiology. Caroline Walker. Caroline is escorted by Christian Walker and Michael Walker. Caroline plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in biology on a pre-dental track. Julia Watts. Julia is escorted by Jennifer Watts and Sean Watts. Julia plans to attend the University of Tennessee and major in pre-medicine with a minor in biomedical research and nutrition in hopes of becoming a physician assistant. Audrey Whitehead. Audrey is escorted by Jennifer Whitehead and Eric Whitehead. Audrey plans to attend the University of Kansas on a pre-physician's assistant track and major in exercise science. And Matiah Haynes.
Hey, man.
Matiah is escorted by Matthew,
They got more back there than they
Maddox,
gonna
and Natalie
So if
Haynes.
you want to take a
Matiah
sample,
plans to build a nail tech business and become a real estate agent. And those are your cheer seniors.
They got a bunch of them for real. Like a bunch of food in there.
yeah, they have. I think they have more than because
Yeah. I'm gonna go down there and get a
I
sandwich.
can't eat see that pizza. My children won't eat that pizza because they got stuff on it.
And welcome back live here at Bulldog Arena, and it's game 2 of tonight's 6A West basketball. Fayetteville girls winning, I believe it was 70 to 20 something.
Yes.
Something like that.
Something like that.
It was too much to not enough. They not like her. They not like her. Tyshell Harris.
All right.
One half of the law firm, Harris and Terry.
I'm going to put her on real quick. She's finna go on with you. You interview her.
Okay. We've got senior Tyshell Harris with us.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm tired. How are you?
We are doing well.
Yes.
We definitely enjoyed seeing you play your game tonight. You have been bringing effort and energy the past couple of weeks. What would you say, Tyshell, has been that you feel the turning point for you in your game?
That's a great question. Can you restate it?
Yeah. So the past several weeks, you've been bringing energy, effort, and enthusiasm.
Yeah.
What do you feel was kind of like that switch? You know, it's kind of like, hey, I'm bringing it tonight. These teams are not stopping me tonight. Was there anything that just kind of, triggered inside of you?
Oh, yeah. So I had a talk with my dad about the game, about skills, about development. He said if you're not going 110, why are you out there? And so
Facts.
that just flipped, and I was like 110 every time. Step one, that's game time.
Facts. Well, hey, Pat and I have been saying all along that, you are a key piece to the effort for this Lady Bulldog team and what they're trying to do the rest of this second half and into the state tournament. So congrats to you on an amazing effort, and we look forward to seeing more of that from you for the rest of the year.
Thank you. You definitely will.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Shot up. Start of the third period. We say, let's get it.
Get it.
Great interview, CT.
Yeah, Tyshell Harris, a humble young lady.
Yes.
She's just growing tremendously, and we're excited to see how the rest of the season shakes out for her.
Brown kicks it over to Jorgensen. He'll drive baseline. Jorgensen. Nice play to Crone. Crab dribble. Oh, nice back cut to Bradford. Good. They have got a lot of back cut, and that's just being active and not staying still.
Yeah, and movement is what it's going to take here on offense. This group has played together for a while. It's almost like they can read one another's minds where they're going to be. So definitely looking for that to pay off for them the rest of the way.
Dumas with the basketball. Down to Tidwell. Thought about it. Back out to Moore. Nothing comes easy tonight offensively for the Bentonville West Wolverines. Tidwell with the pull-up. No good. Rebound Bradford. Ahead to Williams. He'll slow it down, give it to Jorgensen. Bradford. Off the back iron. Rebound Tidwell. He'll push the tempo. Off to Moore in the corner. Back to Tidwell. Price. He'll try the deep one. No good. Rebound Dumas. Back up. Good. Dumas for the putback.
Strong finish by Dumas there.
Brown back in the front court. Real quick. Off to Crone. Crone leaves it for Jorgensen. Jorgensen dribbles around. Goes downhill left side. Flips it up. No good. Rebound Dumas. 29-10 Fayetteville. Coleman with the basketball. We'll leave it for Dumas out high. Over Tidwell. Price in the short corner. He'll spin. Gets Williams up. Goes up. No good. Rebound. Jorgensen. It's going to be knocked away, and it's going to stay with Fayetteville.
Pretty physical these last couple times down, Pat.
They're letting them play most definitely tonight. You don't see many crews that we've watched when we've done these broadcasts that are going to let this type of physical play take place. But I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, we really haven't seen, like you said, we haven't seen that much this year.
Brown, oh, nice
Good
pass
look.
to Crone. Crone goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Dumas. It's going to be the first team foul on the Wolverines. I believe Dumas, that'll be team personal foul number 1 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. First shot up by Crone is good. Second one by Crone is also good. Makes it a 31-10 Bulldog lead. Inbound comes to Moore. Moore being picked up full court by Jorgensen.
Great defense by
Good
Jorgensen.
defense off the Dumas, and he's, ooh! Price for the triple, in and out, no good. Crone, head to Brown, into the front court goes Xavier. Tries to get downhill. Crone turns the corner. Williams kicks it over. Jorgensen drives baseline. Brown in the paint, flips it up, no good. Tip, comes out of there, Price. And we're going to continue the game, but we're going to have a few interviews from the Lady Bulldogs. And next up, senior Karis Terry.
Hello, Karis.
Hi.
Got senior guard Karis Terry here with us. Karis, we actually just talked with Tashelle a little bit about the game tonight and just overall effort. We've really seen a difference from the bench the past several weeks. And for you, we talked earlier that we noticed kind of a change with you in the Springdale game. It may not necessarily have been from an offensive standpoint, but you brought a lot of energy from the defensive end of the game, and that's translated over the weeks. So what do you feel has kind of sparked that change with the effort that you've been giving? Do you feel like anything specific that's just said, hey, I'm going out and getting it tonight?
I feel like recently I've gotten a lot of encouragement from my coaches that have pushed me to perform better and confidence within myself. And we have a really good team this year, and I feel like we could go far and even win state. And so I just want to do my part and contribute with what I can and bring effort and energy to the table. So
that's awesome. You've been given the nickname the Thief, and we've also branded you and Tashelle as the law firm of Harris and Terry.
Okay.
You know, any state championship aspirations for this team, a lot of that is going to hinge on strong bench play. So to see the efforts from a Tashelle, from yourself, and you got Izzy Turner, you got Jada Crawford coming off the bench, and Kyra Ball. So it's going to take that strong bench effort to really achieve the goals that you all want to achieve.
Yeah.
Great job, Karis. Thank you. We appreciate all the effort you've been giving and continue to bring that.
All right, thank you.
And I've been trying hard to contain myself. For those in TV land, I'm Karis's dad, so I've been reeling it in. Pat is. I told Pat to tug me on my shirt if I ever have to reel it in. So great job, Karis.
Okay, thank you.
Great interviews as we're in the boys' game. That's something we did regularly in our broadcast that we feel like we're going to bring back. So you fans that watch the game can get a chance to meet these young ladies and young men. 31-14 Fayetteville. Toston. And they're going to get the block on number 2, Jordan. Looked like it's going to be on Randolph. No, what? They're going to get the charge on Steve Toston? Oh, my. Whoa. Franklin, guarded by Adams. Back out to Tidwell, over to Price. James. Tidwell. Just a lot. Fayetteville has had the offense of Bentonville West operating about 20 or so feet from the goal. Franklin to the rack.
We're seeing a bit of an offensive flurry from West here in this third quarter, Pat.
Yes. 31-16, 15-point Bulldog lead. Tossed it over to Brown. Johnson, he'll spin, get in the lane. He'll go up. No good. Rebound. Randolph. Ahead to Franklin. Downhill, good. Stolen by Franklin, good. 31-20, and we're going to get a timeout by the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Not the start that you would have thought here in the as we've gotten into the third period. Bentonville West seems to be gaining momentum.
You know, Pat, from a Bentonville West perspective, this is the effort and energy they were probably anticipating from the jump.
Yes.
So, you know, we had a pretty gigantic lead, but now it's cut to 11. So the Bulldogs need to settle down, take a deep breath, and focus about getting back, concentrating on defense.
Ask about that name, Smooth.
we now have sophomore guard Sanaa Smooth Coachman joining us. Great win tonight, Sanaa. So first question, going to get it out the way. The nickname Smooth. Give us the background on that.
I'm used to it. Like, people that I don't even know just calls me Smooth, and just I think the word's getting passed around.
Well, it's a great word to describe your game.
Yeah.
Very smooth. Great effort tonight by you Lady Bulldogs. What would you say, really going back to the game against Rogers, what's kind of been that shift? You all have been bringing a strong effort defensively, and you've been attacking the basket offensively. What's kind of been that shift, you think, the past couple games?
I think we just got closer after that game. We're just telling each other, hey, we got this. We can't let up. We give Bentonville us no mercy just because we know we can, beat them. So we just go out there, have fun, and just work hard.
No doubt, no doubt. So, we got word is we got a little bit of snow coming in, and we got on the schedule a pretty big matchup on Friday night. So there's still a lot of goals in place for you all in terms of seeding ahead of the state tournament and things of that nature. So what do you feel is, what can you young ladies still achieve this year?
I think we can win the whole thing. We just gotta get it together. Like we always been playing slow, and every team has that kind of bump in the road. Like every team goes through that, and I just think we're going through that right now. But I think we're strong enough to handle that, and we can get over it.
No doubt.
So yeah.
No doubt. So one last question for you. So we saw a strong bench effort. We've been saying we've seen the emergence of Tashelle Harris.
Yes.
We've jokingly made the comment that you have a law firm on the team, the law firm of Harris and Terry. We've seen Harris Terry step up and make plays. Kyra Ball has stepped up huge.
Yes.
It's been countless people. How big do you think bench play is going to be for what you all want to achieve?
I'm so proud of them. I watched them step up in practice, just working hard. They get knocked down, they get back up. You seen Tashelle this game just got beaten up this game. I seen that. I just told her, come on, Tashelle. I know she's holding you down while you're going for a layup, but just fight through it. That's what's going to happen during the state tournament. So
no doubt, no doubt. Well, hey, great game tonight, Sanaa. We look forward to, if we're able to have the matchup with Springdale on Saturday or whenever we get a chance to play them. But
I hope so.
Excited to see you all the rest of the way.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you now.
Stolen away. Ahead to Randolph. He's going to be fouled by Crone. Major momentum shift here, Chris, in the third period as Bentonville West has come out with a little bit more of a force in this ball game and has since cut into this Bulldog lead.
You're sensing a greater level of want to from this West team. That steal and putback that they got several possessions ago seemed to ignite this team.
Good point.
So now we've got 9-point game, 30 seconds left in the third. This fourth quarter is going to be quite interesting.
Yes. I believe Fayetteville scored how many points here in the period? Shot up no good. Williams with the rebound. 32-23, 9-point Bulldog lead. I believe about 5 points. 4. It hadn't been very many here in this period. Like they switched roles.
Right.
Brown. Dogs are playing for the final shot. James Garden Brown. Off to Williams. Brown from downtown. Threes, please.
Big shot by your senior.
At the end of the third period, the Dogs up 12, 35-23, following a major flurry from the Bentonville West Wolverines. Give me a summation of that period, CT.
Well, the Bulldogs came out, I don't think as aggressive as we saw in the first and second quarters. They kind of took their foot off the pedal a little bit.
Right.
West gets a couple of baskets, gets a couple of stops. They're feeling good about themselves. Now they're back in this ball game now, Pat. So this last 8 minutes are going to be crucial.
Yes.
Can the Bulldogs recapture that defensive intensity and offensive focus that they had? Will West continue pushing how they've pushed?
Right.
All momentum is on their side right now.
Good
so
point.
what are the Bulldogs going to do to step up and combat that?
First four will be very important, first 4 minutes of this final period. Fayetteville will get the basketball to start the fourth and final period. Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. I want to thank our proud sponsors to make Bulldog basketball available each and every. Tonight is Monday, but most of it's Tuesdays and Fridays, but we'll say making tonight very special. Odie Williams set to inbound for the Bulldogs. 35-23, 12-point Bulldog advantage. And you know what we say, let's get it.
Get it.
Brown into the front court. Well, he'll be picked up by James. Williams, guarded by Franklin. Jorgensen. Williams. Over to Bradford. Jorgensen. He'll get in the paint. Flips it off to Bell. Bell. No good. Rebound, Thompson. And James is going to be fouled. Yes, he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
You know, Pat, we've seen a pretty quiet night from Quincy Bradford.
Yes, very quiet night.
If I'm the Bulldogs, I'm looking to try to get Quincy involved some kind of way.
Good point.
To make an impact on this ball game.
First one by James, hits the front iron, no good. It's going to be essential going down the stretch that when Fayetteville has an opportunity for free throws that they hit those at the free throw line. James, second free throw is good. Makes it a 35-24 ball game. Inbound comes to Jorgensen. West coming with a little mid-court pressure. Bell, back to Brown. Bell reverses it over to Jorgensen. Williams. Nice back cut block by Franklin.
Amazing defensive play by Franklin.
Yes, it was. Thompson with the basketball. Off to Franklin. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it to Price. Blocked by Williams, as he said, what you can do, I can do too.
Great block by Odie.
Jorgensen off the backboard, tips up. No good. Rebound, Price. James into the front court for the Wolverines. Off to Thompson. He'll try to get downhill. He'll go up. Good. Q Thompson for 2. 35-26, 9-point Fayetteville lead. 6:17 left in the ball game. Bill with the basketball. Gets it to Jorgensen. Bill. Jorgensen. Brown. And they're going to get Franklin on the bump.
Say, lots of contact there, Pat.
Yes.
Took him a while to make that call.
That's going to be his first team foul on the Wolverines. Checking into the ball game, Kenyon Johnson. For Quincy Bradford. Tyler Bell. Threes, please. Tyler Bell for the triple.
Big shot by Taco Bell.
38-26, back to a 12-point Fayetteville advantage. Johnson guarding James. James, oh, they're going to get Johnson on the contact. His first, team foul number 2 on the Bulldogs.
You see the Bulldogs trying to pick up the defensive intensity, Pat, trying to dial it up a little bit, 12-point lead.
Tidwell and Coleman in for Thompson and James. Franklin set to inbound. Get it into Coleman in the backcourt. He'll be picked up by Brown. Off to Price. Price trying to get baseline. He'll give it to Franklin. Franklin trying to get downhill. Shot up. They're going to get Jorgensen on the foul. Franklin will go to the line for 2 free throws with 5:13 left in the ball game. Dogs up 38-26.
Last several possessions, Franklin has done a good job of attacking the basket and drawing in contact.
He wasn't that aggressive in the first half, but I don't know what flip he switched, but he's definitely in aggressive mode here in the second half. First one up is good. Franklin's got 11, and I believe all here in the second half. Second attempt, no good. Rebound, Jorgensen to Brown. 38-27, 11-point Bulldog advantage. Williams, they'll reverse it over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Bell. Brown. Johnson. Nine on the shot clock. Oh, nice play. Brown. And he'll give it to Williams. Williams drives, flips it up. No good. Rebound, Randolph.
Solid defensive stand by
Yes,
West
it
there.
was. Franklin, we're going to get a turnover. It'll go to the Bulldogs. Brown set to inbound. 38-27. Fayetteville with 4 minutes and 29 seconds. If we have a jump ball, the arrow and possession is pointing in the direction of the Wolverines of Bentonville West. Fayetteville with 4 team fouls, Bentonville with 2 team fouls. So the next foul, Bentonville will be in the 2-shot bonus. Johnson goes up, no good. Rebound comes to Coleman. Coleman pushes it. Gets it to Price. Price in the corner to Randolph. Good, Randolph for the triple. 8-point Fayetteville lead, 38-30.
Huge shot. Pat, you want to see the Bulldogs come down and set up for a good shot.
In the corner. Jorgensen, no good. Loose ball, Franklin's going to come out. Loose, stolen away by Fayetteville. Bell will get it. Back to Johnson. 3:40 left, and Fayetteville's going to call a timeout. Very good timeout by the Fayetteville staff with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go, up 38-30. A tale of two halves, Chris.
Pat, an 8-point lead. 8-point lead right now kind of feels like it's much closer than that.
Yes.
The momentum has been on West Side for a while now here in this second half.
Yes.
So, again, you want to see the Bulldogs settle down, get some solid stops on defense, work the ball around on offense.
Right.
You know, last couple times down we're attacking the basket, but it's not working for us.
Good point.
So just let's settle down, work the ball around, look for a good shot, and try to increase this lead.
Yes. The clock is your friend.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure Coach Stamps and staff are talking to the club about that.
Oh, no doubt.
But you have to give credit to the Bentonville West Wolverines because they absolutely played a flat first half. And they've seen, I don't know what Coach Lloyd said to them, but it had to ignite them.
Well, last week we talked about the secret juice from Space Jam.
Yes.
Maybe they got some of that back in the Gatorade bottles in the back, but we've seen a completely different West team in this second half.
Yes,
we've had a heck of a ball game.
Tonight's game is powered by Lindsay & Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. As we resume play, Fayetteville will have the basketball, side out. across from their own bench. Jorgensen makes his way over. 3:39 left in tonight's ball game. Into Brown. Picked up by Tidwell. Trying to get downhill. He'll flip it up. No good. Rebound. Strong comes out of there with it.
Strong board by Bacon Soda.
Still with the basketball. Lots of time for the Bulldogs. Just being patient. Brown. Johnson. Kenyon into the paint. Kenyon goes up. Good! Kenyon Johnson strong for the Deuce.
Great finish by the defensive back.
The only junior that's in the rotation. The only underclassman. 2-year varsity player. Played a lot as a sophomore. And you can see the season.
Oh, no doubt.
Johnson guarding Coleman off to Tidwell. Tidwell back to Coleman. Down to Price. He'll go up and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Jorgensen with the N1 opportunity. Set to check in Zaire James for Randolph. Jordan Randolph. Randolph came in and gave him good minutes in that stretch.
Quality bench production for this West team here in the second half. And you've seen a fine balance of them attacking and then kicking out for that open three.
Yes. Price hits the free throw to make it a 40-33 ball game. Brown with the basketball. 2:35 left. Dogs a 7-point lead. Brown, and he's going to be fouled by James. Just the savviness of that senior to change pace and then explode to the basket to create that contact.
You know, I say this like a broken record, but when you've got players like Xavier Brown and Odie Williams that they've been in this program through the ups and downs, through some tough battles, you get in a situation like this, you're in a ball game, you're down, or you're up 7 rather, 2:29. The other team is.
First one by Brown is good.
West has momentum. You ride that storm out. You settle your team down. You get a basket. You attack the rim. You go to the free throw line. That's how seniors step up in crunch time.
Point. 41-33. Brown set for the second one. He eyes it, skies it, and he buys it. 42-33, 9-point Bulldog lead. 2:25 left in the ballgame. Coleman with the basketball. He'll shoot it up. And he's going to be fouled by Crone.
Xavier Brown literally got pancaked.
Yes, he did.
On a screen, no call.
Just crazy. He got it. I didn't know if it was a football play or what, but he got, Coleman at the line for 2 free throws with 2:23 left in the ball game. 42-33 Fayetteville. First one is up and good. Into the game, Moore replacing James. Coleman set to shoot a second attempt. And it's good. 42-35, 7-point Bulldog advantage. Brown. Johnson ahead to Williams. Thought about it.
Like you mentioned earlier, Pat, the clock is our friend right now, so.
Oh, nice
good
play.
Look.
Crone throws it back out. No contact, no foul. Only 2 team fouls.
Wow.
This period on Bentonville West. Brown, 5 on the shot clock. Jorgensen. Brown, shot clock violation. Threes, please. Brown from downtown. I thought he didn't get it off.
Big time players.
Big time shot.
Big time players make big time plays, Pat.
Yes. 3-point, 10-point Bulldog lead. 45-35. Coleman. Looking off to Moore. He'll try the deep one. No good. Rebound comes to Johnson. Johnson into the front court ahead to Brown. Brown with 11 tonight, but really important 11 points. 112. Jorgensen. Jackson, back to Brown.
If you're the West team, Pat, you're looking at that. You're thinking about that play.
Yes.
Xavier Brown hitting the three from the corner. Was it off in time? Was it not?
Brown from downtown. Threes, please.
Night.
48-35.
He just gave us the night, Pat.
Get a timeout by Bentonville West. And I know Coach Lloyd is not happy about that shot. It looked like, to me, it was a violation, but I'm not going to say anything. He's not happy, and he has kind of a right to be a little upset.
He's red. His face is redder than a Coca-Cola on the 4th of July right now, Pat.
He hot. He's so hot you probably could fry an egg in his hand. 48-35 Fayetteville, 43 seconds left here in the ball game.
But that play alone ignited senior Xavier Brown,
Yes.
Pat. The three from the corner,
Yes.
and then to come back down and pull up and hit the big three to go up 13.
Yes.
That's what seniors do in crunch time.
Absolutely. 48-35. Once again, now we are planning and we're scheduled to be at Springdale High for the second round of the Battle of the Bulldogs on Friday. If inclement weather that we anticipate to come in tomorrow will enable us to get to that ball game on Friday. Girls and boys. Price off to Tidwell. Tidwell downhill over to Franklin. He'll try it. No good. Brown with the rebound. Ahead to Crone. Crone goes up and he gets fouled by Frank. Oh!
Wow. I don't know about that one, Pat.
What? I'm being good tonight. I'm being good. Coleman trying to get downhill. Knocked away by Johnson. And there's going to be a foul on Tidwell. And what is that?
Great defensive strip by the defensive back.
Bell and Bradford in for Crone and Johnson. 22.5 left. Fayetteville ahead, 48-35. There's going to be a holding foul on Coleman. Or is that Tidwell? It's going to be team foul number 4 on the Wolverines of Bentonville West. Coleman charged with the personal foul. His first. 4th team foul on the Wolverines of Bentonville West. Bell set to inbound.
This game has definitely been a tale of two halves,
Yes,
Pat.
it has. Inbound comes to Brown, and Brown will go to the line as that will be the 5th team foul on the Wolverines. X will make his way to the free throw line.
You love to see the resilience of this Bulldog
Yes.
team. You know, when things got tough, they didn't buckle, they kept fighting.
Absolutely.
We're going to walk out of here with a win.
Absolutely. Brown at the line for 2 free throws with 22.8 seconds. Dogs up 48-35. First shot is up and good. He's got 15 to lead all scorers here tonight for the Purple Dogs. Second one is good. Brown with 16 on the night to make it a 50-35 game. Price, he'll try it. Good. Price for 3, 50-38. Bradford to Bill. And I think they're just going to dribble it out. Not going to be fouling. And that'll do it. The Fayetteville Bulldogs win it here tonight at Bulldog Arena over the Bentonville West Wolverines, 50-38. Great game. And sum it up, what did you see? And give me your last take, CT.
We rode out a storm. Both teams came out flat. Bulldogs picked up a little momentum in the second quarter, coasted to the third, then the momentum shifted. But we held on. We did what we needed to do. Huge win for the Bulldogs. Crossing our fingers that the weather cooperates.
Yes.
We're going to have a heck of a game on Friday.
It was a good night here at Fayetteville High. Both boys and girls come away victorious. Once again, we are scheduled to be at Springdale High School on Friday. We'll come on the air if weather permits at 5:55. But as we said, weather permits. I want to give a thank you to my analyst, Chris Terry, CT, and my camera guy, got Dr. Paul Adams. Also, tonight's game was powered by Lindsay & Associates with an office location in Fayetteville, office location in Rogers, and their newest location, Bentonville. That's Lindsay & Associates. We bring great neighbors together. Also, First Choice Protection System. And get this, if you're a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. So be sure and holler at our good buddies at First Choice Protection System for all your security needs. And lastly, Fayetteville Glass, located 1725 College Avenue. Family owned since 1947. That's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. The final score, Fayetteville 50 and the Bentonville West Wolverines 38. That's going to do it here. I'm going to sign off, and you know what I say. Let's get it.
Get it.
Good night, everybody. You've been watching Bulldog Basketball on the Hill Media TV.